has been a hot minute since I have made some soap. And today, my husband's out for a little bit, so I thought I would whip off a batch. And I had some comments about using shea butter and how it was expensive. And I agree, it's not an inexpensive, hard oil to use. So today, thanks to Becky from Becky's Homestead, I am going to make her olive oil recipe. So it's 3 ingredients. It's olive oil, it's lye, and it's water. So we are going to make that as soon as I let my dog out. Be right back. Do you need to go outside? Okay, I'm back. Okay, so when you're making soap, you want to remember that, you're using caustic stuff like lye, which I need to grab in a second. I thought I'd had that out here. And it's a science. To get the best results, you want to make sure that your ingredients are properly measured. So you're going to want a scale, and any soap making stuff that you use for making soap, like spatulas, use them only to make soap. It's just when you're mixing the lye and stuff, you don't want to go and make your dinner with your spatula that you've mixed your lye and water with. So I'm going to make it all in one pot. And so I've measured out my water. I just need to go grab the lye because I thought I had that. I did pull it out. Lye can make fumes when you add it, so you want to make sure that you wear a mask or, do it in a well-ventilated area. So I'm just going to pop this on while I do the lye. And I've already measured out my water, and this is my lye mixing, or my lye measuring cup. I always use it. So I want 6.3 ounces of lye. So I just take my scale. You can buy one that you can turn it on, and then you can put your measuring thing, whatever you use, your cup or whatever, your bucket, and be able to tare it, because you don't want the weight of your bucket included, or your measuring utensil. So this is going to make, this part shouldn't make too much of a smell, but when we mix it into the water, it's going to make smell. So 6.3 ounces. So be very precise when you're doing it. So I'm sorry I haven't made soap in a while. It's just been a busy summer. If you follow along our channel, we just bought a trailer. So we've been, see, it's kind of stinky. So I want 6, okay, I'm at 6.4, 6.3. Take a little bit out. 6.3, perfect. So yeah, so Julian and I have been doing lots of that. And I've done a few markets. I've been selling my soap and having fun doing that and my artwork. So yeah, so it's been a busy summer. So now I'm out of soap, so I'm gonna need to make it. And I wanted to try doing this recipe to see what it was like. So I've already measured out my water. So when you're soap making, you always add the lye to the water to reduce splashing. So we'll add, and I'm gonna do the 1 pot bucket mix. So we'll see how this goes. So I'm not gonna let my soaps cool down, or my lye water cool down. I'm just gonna add in my oil as soon as I pretty much mix this up. So water, lye, and you'll probably see some fumes come off of that. I'm gonna take that and just give it a little mix in my clean bucket that appears to have something floating in it. Don't know what that is. Okay. Now I'm just gonna zip out and go get another container to measure 50 ounces of olive oil. I'm not really actually worried about that amount, or not that amount, but so 50 ounces. Here we go. Okay, there's hold on. It's actually 1,417 grams. So I'm gonna do it that way. I did convert it back to grams. So let's see if I did this right. I think it's just easier to measure in grams on my thing instead of calculating the amount of ounces. Okay, yeah, it is. So 14, I'm at 12, 13, 14, 17. Okay, that's a little bit too much. I over poured. So let's take some out. Okay, just 2 spoonfuls out. Perfect. Okay. Move that over there. Okay, so now when we make the soap, this 3-recipe soap, olive oil, water, and lye, we're going to put on our safety glasses because I really don't want to get splashed even though I've got glasses. And I'm going to use our stick blender. You could stir this, but you will be stirring and stirring and stirring and stirring and stirring for a very long time. So, yeah, these are faster. Stick blenders are faster to bring your soap to trace. So, to bring your soap to trace, I don't know if this is actually... No, I think we're working. I just didn't know if we were live. It says it's live, but I don't see anyone joining in, so I'm not too sure if it's actually going live. But in any event, this is what's happening next. We are going to take our olive oil that we've measured out. We're going to add it into our lye water. We're going to blend it up, but we're going to put on some safety glasses because we don't want, oh, this isn't going to work and I need to see. No, that's okay. I'll just do that. Move that out of the way. Add this in. I'm just holding my spatula under it so it doesn't splash, splash, splash. Scrape my pot. I'm really excited to see this one and see how it turns out. I will let it cure for at least 30 days like I do with all my other soaps. Sort of the minimum amount of time you want to let your soap cure for if you're going to use it or sell it. Longer is even better, but it just depends if you can, wait that long. But yeah, like I do a minimum of 30 days for sure. So I'll mix it up. Let's see what we get. So we want to make it to trace, and that's like sort of this very fine line of, it would be like a gravy. You want to be able to have it thicken up, but then, see if I can show you. So there, without spilling it, sort of a golden, the more pure your olive oil, the less yellow it will be. So just gently start at the bottom. Okay, after a few buzzes, you heard that, it goes to like sort of a murky, opaque kind of consistent or color. So now I'm just gonna keep mixing until it's, I can kind of drizzle and my drizzle sits on top. Here we go. again, you want to like just lift up your stick blender and have it, just see if it's going to leave a trace or not. This just drips in, like it just, my drips go straight down. So we'll keep going. Okay, let's see. Ah, trace. So, I will never really be able to show you on the, but it's thickened up a little, and there's a little bit of trace left on top. So this is perfect. This is the right consistency. So here, I'll just leave that on there for now. I'm gonna put my regular glasses back on because it's really hard to see through those for me. Okay, so now I've got my soap molds. These are off Amazon. Stick blender, Amazon. These are great. I love them. They, you know, you get a unified size. They're easy to clean. They're easy to pull your molds out of. It's not smelly anymore either, so I'll put that to the side. So now I'm just going to pour the soap molds into it, and I brought over a little other silicone tray in case there's a little bit left over. So we're gonna just pour it evenly into my soap molds, and it could have been a little bit thinner actually. This is, but I think this will be fine. Probably could have stopped at trace when I first showed you. Yeah, this is the perfect amount for these two molds. I would probably cut them a little bit thicker because they're not as tall. Like they don't fill the mold all the way up like the other one does. So, and I'm going to just scoop a little bit out, make them a little more even. And actually, then I like to tap them, get some of the bubbles out in case bubbles, you know, bubbles congregate and things. Then I'll let it firm up, and I can actually do a little design on the top, which is kind of cool with a spoon or something. I'm just curious how close I've got these to the like equal height, or equal height, I guess. Okay, 1429 and 1380. Okay, I'll just put a little, they're close, put a little bit more in this guy. Okay, good enough. Relatively even. Okay, so it's starting to congeal. Oh, it's so hard to show you without it tipping. It's starting to congeal, so I'm almost at the point where, as you can see, it's sitting on top. I'm almost at the point where I can take a little spoon, or maybe even this guy. Maybe the back of it's good. Put my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. Yeah, you can start to manipulate the soap and do a little design on the top. So it needs a little bit more firming up. If you just give it a few minutes, you'll get it'll get thick enough that you can leave a little design on top and stay. Okay, played around with it enough. I think. I'm not very good at this. I just make little swirls. Oh, there we go. Oh, puppy wants in. Okay, one sec. Hold on, Scouty, I'm coming. Okay, that's probably good enough. 1 second, I'll let the dog in. Okay, so now what I like to do is I will put it on a baking sheet, which I got out because I find it's easier just to move them when they're on a baking sheet. And then I'm going to put a cutting board on top because because next step I'm going to put a towel on top, and then that way the towel won't sink into, put this way on it, because it's more uniformed. The towel won't touch the top of the soap. Should I play with it one more time? You know, it's starting to definitely stick, or keep the form or shape of the design that you put on top. Oh gosh, people are so good at doing swirls and whatever on the top, and here I am just doing kind of funky little designs. I don't know, just back and forth. We'll just do that. Okay, I'm excited to see how this turns out, because if this turns out really well, this could save a lot of money on extra oils like coconut and shea butter. And it was so quick and easy. Like, this has been live for 18 minutes and I did 2 bars of soap. So there you go. So I will attach the recipe that I used in the comments, and I will also leave a link for another freebie you can sign up for, and it'll send you my shea butter recipe with some other soap information on it. And you know, if you get a chance, you could try both. Stay tuned for more adventure videos with Julian and myself. I am looking forward to posting a few of those. We just did a cruise to Alaska, so I'm working on getting those ones up. So if you've ever wanted to do a cruise, you can check out our video there and see what we get up to. And thank you for joining me today while I made some soap. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I look forward to bringing you more soap recipes. Now's the season. I gotta get on it, because if I want to make soaps before Christmas time to sell at the markets, I gotta get her done. So in a couple days, I'll cut these and I will show you the results of what it's like, but I'm gonna leave them sit for 2 days, let it cure in the box before I flip them out. And but when I do that, I'll bring you guys back to do that. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this new soap video that I did. And if you do, please like, subscribe, share, and yeah, let me know in the comments what you think of the soap, if you've made it, or if there's you know, something you'd like to see me make. I would love to hear it. I'm game. I'm all about trying new things, and this is my me time, and I love to do it. So it's just, you know, it's lots of fun, and I enjoy it a lot. So there you go. All right, you guys, so you have a beautiful day, and thank you again for watching, and I will hopefully do soap again with you soon. Okay, bye for now.